God, Kiryu's so big that I actually can't see people in front of him, and then I run into them sometimes without seeing that they're even going to be there. Pretty good on food. Reflexively, I imagine that despite everything, it'll somehow be not in their best interest to keep him, and he'll be in danger here or something. But it's also possible that he'll be tempted against us. They really just aren't giving us access to the rest of Kamurocho, huh? Like, all game? It just feels weird that Kamurocho is smaller than normal for the entire game.
Moshi.
兄貴、南雲ですわ。そばにユータおりますか。
どうした？
遺書が事務所に、ユータの遺書が事務所に置いてあったんじゃ。
何？
ゴミ箱に入っとったもんで気づかんかったんじゃ。兄貴、あいつ死ぬ気じゃ。ローと差し違えて、坊ちゃんを守ろうとするんじゃ。
後で電話する。
Oh yeah. That's what I should have considered. I don't know if being drunk is the smartest way to accomplish that, but I guess he's trying to work his way up to the thing that he's not going to survive. But yeah, if he kills the leader of the triad, he might kill the knowledge of his own son. And that might dry up, or no one would just care anymore. Donkey! Whatever he said weirdly had the cadence of Shrek. I wish I could pick up... I should be able to pick up benches like in the cool Yakuza games. There you go. It's 2 down. No! There's too many of them to be ready for. You gotta sweep the kick, Kiryu, come on. You gotta be ready. You gotta commit. Y'all are just standing around watching this fight, suspiciously close to a burning building. Like, I feel like I'm not the spectacle at this point. I think I should maybe do another scan through my heat actions. Just try to remember some I've neglected all game, maybe. That's not where heat actions go. Enemy has a blunt object, enemy has a knife, enemy has a gun. Right after parrying. I'm bad at parrying. Hit Y near somebody else, that's the one I keep doing. So I need to grab an enemy in a chokehold, which I don't know if I remember how to chokehold someone. Maybe grabbing them from behind, but I think you can convert into a chokehold. This is the one I keep. So you front kick somebody and then do a heat action to do this one. This is the one I kept doing earlier. After a charge attack during heat mode. It's just the hold Y a lot one, maybe? After a dash attack in heat mode. Running dash and normal dash attacks. Quick stepping heat action. So that one I go into heat mode, then I just quickly dodge, then hit heat, I guess. That's a group grapple. Chokehold. When you have chopsticks, obviously. When you're at the microwave at a convenience store. Just kick somebody near the top of stairs. When you're higher ground than the enemy. When you have a weapon. When you're near a large object. When somebody's stunned, you can hit Y on them. Looks like when somebody's down on a knee, I have to go walk in front of them specifically. This is when they're on all fours. Because this is just 3 different versions of them getting stunned. If they get stunned, based on what pose they're in, I get a different heat action. And there's also one for being behind them when they do each of those things. Okay. That's 6 heat actions that are just about people being stunned. Oh, here's a 7th one when they're by a wall. Surprisingly few of these are actionable, actually. I don't feel so bad about me neglecting heat actions. Because as it turns out, the ones I'm doing are pretty much just the ones that are available most of the time. Just using a weapon or the couple of ones I do other than that. There's 7 just based around when the enemies get stunned. And there's a lot of them that are based around being in heat mode just after certain attacks. But I've done a decent number of those. This is just doing a heat action by a wall. This is just when you're by a stand instead of a wall. When you're by a pole instead of a wall. Ow. When you're by a rail. Just when you're in a corner, I guess. When you're near an ally. When you're near an ally. When you're near Akiyama specifically. Yay! Throw somebody off of a balcony. Or out of a window. When a beautiful girl is nearby. Guys. Guys. Obligatory woman. Ooh, combat. She fight with her boobies, cause woman. Alright. Yeah, I think I can reasonably say this game just has way fewer heat actions than normal. It just feels like certain actions are missing. And there's not, I have not been massively neglecting my list of heat actions looking at that menu. Huh. Yakuza 6 is weird. I guess it's what happens when you try to upgrade the engines, but you're also making these things like on a schedule. Because they make these games really frequently. And I could be wrong, but I think that after the popularity of Zero, they've only been making them more frequently, because oh my god, I've been trying to catch up on the series and been continually terrified by how frequently I hear news of another one coming out. To the point where I think that Gaiden was... I think that Gaiden was relatively short, but it is wild that it came out only 3 months before Like a Dragon 2, or Yakuza 8. It's like the one about Kiryu erasing his name or whatever came out only a few months before the next game. And I'm like, guys, maybe space them out a bit. Damn. Is that necessary? Just thinking about how, at least on the old schedule, if I was doing a Let's Play of Gaiden at the time, I might not have even finished it in time before the next release in the same series came out. Especially if I was back in the 30-minute episodes. Not that that was really at risk, because I'm not even close to being on schedule with this series. Shoot me! Shoot me! Nope. His gun disintegrated. Maybe he was too weird. He had too weird of a gun, so it didn't count for the heat action. Off the balcony with you? No! It counts as a railing instead of a balcony. I wanted to throw him off the cliff. Hi, it's you again. We're really just gonna fight again in the same room, huh? Alright, buddy. Durable he is not right now. For how scary Ed is, he's not very mechanically scary usually. Uh-oh. I say as I die instantly right now. Because I'm not healed. What the... Let's do one tiger drop. Let's do it. Nope. Oh. Ah, I missed it. God damn it. I'm never fully ready.
ローもここにいるんだな。ユータはどうなった？
あのガキが火をつけたんだぞ。あのガキが。
ユータはこの奥だな。さっさと逃げろ。こんなとこで焼け死にたくねえんならな。
Who keeps putting these tables on the stairs? You know how hard does he, like, how do you even get them there? Are you intentionally barricading the upstairs from the downstairs? Because they can't have fallen to that spot very reasonably. Let's see. Oh, there's a healing item. But we're not going that way. That's a good find to have. So, oh, there's one hiding back there. No, I don't have space for toughness. And I can't use the existing one either. I probably could, but I don't need it.
Yuta!
Kiryu の兄貴。
お前がロー。
俺もたくましくなったもんでしょ。兄貴のおかげで随分修羅場をくぐってきましたからね。
最初からローと二人で死ぬ気だったのか、ユータ。そんなんで全部解決するとでも思ったのか。
Yeah, Kiryu's gonna be pissed about this because, like, one, just in general, you should be there to raise your son and not orphan them. I think Kiryu has a bit of a reaction to orphaning children. But yeah, in this case, it's also like, we don't know if Haruka's gonna wake up. So there might not be anyone to raise Haruto.
あいにくですけど、ローと俺が死にさえすれば、もうハルトを狙う奴はいなくなります。全部解決ですよ。なあ。
どうせ私が何を言っても聞く気はないのだろう。
まあね。よう、クソ親父。一杯付き合えよ。
どうやら全てを知ったようだな。
あんたがハルトを始末しようとしてることも全部な。それをゲロった舛添はあんたがやったんじゃねえの？
舛添が死んだ。それでお前はここに何をしに来た？
だから言ったじゃないの。あんたに一杯付き合ってもらいてえって。
ガソリンか。
あんたら採用会には俺のこともハルトのこともすっぱり諦めてもらう。 俺はあんたの後継者なんてもんには死んでもならないよ。
だから私を殺し自分も死ぬか。短絡的に過ぎるな。私との交渉次第では自分も助かる選択肢がどこかにあるはずだ。
交渉しに来たんじゃねえよ。頭使うのは苦手でね。俺にできんのはせいぜい自分のガキのために命張ることだけだ。もう言ってください。兄貴まで俺らの心中に付き合う必要はね
お前が死んだらハルトはどうなる？
Those doors are surprisingly fireproof
え。られなくなりますよ。
for having spread the fire.
俺もローも死ねば採用界の跡目はまっさらに仕切り直しです。他になりたい奴らが殺し合いでも何でもして勝手に新しい跡目決めるでしょ。
そんなこと聞いてんじゃねえ。ハルト、父親のいねえ子供にする気かって聞いてんだ。
これが俺の最後の頼みです、兄貴。ハルトとハルカちゃんは兄貴に頼めませんか？だって俺みてえなガキよりあの二人もその方がずっと。
聞いた風なことを言うんじゃねえ。こんなとこでお前を死なすわけにはいかねえ。全員でここを出る。
余計なことしねえでくれよ兄貴。ハルトのためにはこうするしかねえんだ。
なら俺は力ずくでもお前をここから連れ出すだけだ。
どうしても邪魔するってんなら俺もあんたを追い出すしかねえ。力ずくでもです。俺はここを死に場所と決めたんですよ。男が腹くくって考えに考えて覚悟して今ここにいるんだ。たとえ兄貴にだってそれを止めるなんてできるもんじゃね
え。命の価値を自分勝手に決めてんじゃねえ。一発の口を聞くな。行くぞユタ。
Kiryu's about to beat this guy's ass and drag him back out of here. That fall. Wow, tiger drops are actually hard to launch too. Oh, that could have been it. There it is. You kind of do just need them to actually do certain actions. Oh, I think you just burned him to death, Kiryu. Wait, that's not your goal. Oh, the pot. Oh, that's broken. Not Grandma's ashes. Damn, Kiryu. Unexpected QTEs. We're saving our foe from damage because we don't want him to actually get hurt. Ow. But also we'll do this. Don't question it. Not the lamp. All right, here it comes. Big hit. Big hit. Big hit. I would like a yakisoba now, please. I am out of health.
皮肉だな。採用界の血の掟が息子を私への最悪の死角へと変えてしまった。
ふざけたことを言うな。あんたがこいつをどの面下げて息子と呼べる？
その通りだな。我々採用界は血の結束を過信して結局全てを失ってしまったようだ。私が赤ん坊に殺意を持ったとお前が知った時に全ては終わっていた。お前はたとえ殺されても採用界を継がんだろ
う。ならもうハルトには手を出さねえか。あいつを二度と狙わねえのか。
ああ、採用界の総帥として約束する。赤ん坊にもお前にも我々が手出しすることは二度とない。だが一つだけ言っておく。ユータを私と差し違えるように仕向けたのは私を殺そうとするある男の意志だ。
何の話だ。
その男の目的は尾道の秘密を守ることにある。私は尾道の秘密を暴けるただ一人の生き残りなんでな。
何？
そのある男は陽明連合会のクルスに命じられ古くから秘密を守るための殺し屋として多くの人間を手にかけてきた。そして今我々採用界の血の掟を逆手に取りユータが私に殺意を持つようそそのかした。どうだ、心当たりの人物が思い浮かばないか。
Except you're still the one causing all this by wanting to kill his son. Like, oh, you revealed the knowledge and it's all a ploy against me. I'm like, cool, but you still were planning on killing his son. This is an unusual level of mercy, but they are related, so I'm guessing that's the only real reason that he gets to walk away from all this, from burning the whole place down. The question is whether this guy's gonna get through the scene without getting shot now.
まさかそのある男ってのは
広瀬のおやつさ。
そうだ。
バカな。それじゃあの親分が ユータを道具に使ったってのか。
あれはアジア街を手にした私が息子のジミー・ローを殺された後のことだ。クルスは尾道の秘密を知る私に日本を撤退するよう迫ってきた。その使いで私の前に現れたのがあの広瀬という男だった。
悪いね。時間取ってもらっちゃって。
I swear to God.
広瀬さんだったか。
Well, there was a looming question of what the reveal was going to be with this guy. I was waiting to see, like, is he senile? Is he coming apart? Or is he a secret badass, akin to what the hints were at the beginning of the game? And yes, he is still a secret badass after all these years. Makes his continued interactions and schemes increasingly confusing, but yeah, I guess he helped facilitate the reveal of this information on purpose in order to cause this next step to happen, but of course. Everyone's lying at every step of the way. Everyone has a secret identity. This web only gets more complicated.
あんたもおじいちゃんなんだ。孫の顔を一目見たいだろうと思って連れてきてやったよ。
あなたの目的は私に孫を見せることじゃないだろう。尾道の秘密の件では。
話が早くていいね。本当はあんたを殺しちゃ手っ取り早くて済むんだけどな。でもうちのクルス会長はあんたらが日本を撤退すりゃそれでいいってさ。あの人も俺ももう血は見飽きてんだ。
我々採用会はすでにアジア外に莫大な投資を済ませている。だがその回収はまだ済んでない。
撤退する気はねえってことか。
そして何よりクルスの息子は我々の後継者であるジミー・ローを殺した。ビジネスとしても人の親としても私にはあなた方の要求を聞く道理がない。
そう言うと思ってね。あんたにはいい条件持ってきたよ。
なんだ、その赤ん坊を目の前で殺すとでも言うのか。
宇佐美雄太をあんたにくれてやる。あいつには採用会の後継者になるよう俺から説得してやる。それでどうだ。この条件で飲めねえっつんなら雄太に全部話しちまうけどな。この赤ん坊があいつの子であんたがそれを始末しようとしてることも全部さ。そうならあいつはあんたの後継者には死んでもならない。あんたらの組織が一番大事にしている血のつながりが途絶えてしまうな。それでもいいかい。
その赤ん坊はどうする。
俺が面倒見させてもらうよ。永遠にこの子の存在は雄太から隠し通してやる。
私としてはここで赤ん坊もろともあなたの口を封じるという手もある。
やってみるかい。その時は真っ先にあんたが死ぬよ。それに手下ども同じ10人か道連れにさせてもらうわ。
それは大げさだ。そばに控えている部下たちは全員銃を持っている。
俺にできねえと思うか。
クルスのもとにまだあなたのような男がいたとはな。
俺の隠れ家の周りでうろついてるあんたの手下な、達川と松尾へすぐ引き上げさせろよ。それと採用会のカムロ町撤退には 一月だけ時間やる。尾道の秘密はさ、あれ守るために俺何人もぶっ殺してきたんだ。そんな中には俺を可愛がってくれた兄貴分もいてね。もしあんたに秘密ばらされたら兄貴たちが浮かばれねえんだよ。
So he's the one that killed the Korean mafia, which makes some sense because he was there. He stayed back on the boat, which gave him a chance to slip away.
から見れば不思議に見えただろう。私は100人を超える部下に守られながら、たった一人の老人を相手にその要求を丸飲みさせられた。広瀬との交渉を終えた私は、まず舛添と達川へ出していた赤ん坊の殺害命令を撤回しようとした。だがすでに岩見恒夫へ寝返っていた達川は連絡を絶ち、
Oh, that was a while ago.
そしてカムロ町のあのひき逃げ事故が起きた。
He had the baby that long
赤ん
ago?
坊は広瀬の手を離れ、広瀬は自分が我々への交渉材料を失ったと感じたはずだ。そうなると尾道の秘密を守るためにあの男が取るべき道は私の殺害以外にない。
それで広瀬の親分がユータをあんたに差し向けた。
信じられないか。
Not gonna feel bad for you though when once again you can't really say, oh, that's why he turned Yuta against you. It's like, you turned Yuta against you because all he did was reveal the truth. That's just what you were actually doing.
ではあなた方に赤ん坊がユータの子供だと告げたのは誰だ。
宇佐美優太。
舛添や達川が赤ん坊の命を狙ったことを明かしたのは、そしておそらく殺されたという舛添は広瀬にとって用済みだったんだろうな。
That part's confusing just because I don't know when he shot him. A gunshot would have been noticed before we left, it seems, but in the cutscene it seemingly showed his body floating in the water before we left the island, when he should have still been on the island. So did he do it afterwards, but it just showed it later? Or I don't know when I actually don't know when he shot that character, like when that would line up. But yeah, when you run back through it this way, it does all seem like information that he couldn't reasonably have. Like, it's strange that he knew this stuff. But also when you're buried in a mountain of exposition, it's often just like, okay, I'll just accept this.
そしてその秘密をあの老人が独占していることにこそ広島の力の根源が。
極道が長生きをするといろいろなものに縛られる。私は組織の血の掟、そしてクルスと広瀬は尾道の秘密。そのために広瀬は自分の組の子分だったユータを捨て駒にするまでになり下がった。
信じられるかよ、そんなこと。 おやっさんがそんなバカな。
それを確かめる方法が一つだけある。
なんだ。
尾道の秘密を暴くこと。広島の老人たちはそれを阻止するために本性を表すはずだ。ただしもしあなた方にそれを目の当たりにする覚悟があるならの話だがな。
I'm not in love with the fact that the entire narrative is kind of building up like a mystery box. We are extremely close to the end at this point, I believe. And it's a game that has two jobs. It has to end its own story, but it's also supposed to be ending Kiryu's arc of sorts. Or at least that was some kind of that seemingly was the plan, was to end his 6-game streak. So this all leading up to a big mystery box thing where it's like, what could the secret of Hiroshima be? I'm like, I don't know if they can meaningfully pay off that mystery in that way with those characters. And I'm also just like, when is Haruka gonna wake up? She should wake up right now, because otherwise she's just not gonna be in the game, which is just a bummer when the game's about her. I guess we'll see.